Welcome to Christmas 2025. This is the 5th year I'm doing these reviews. I started in 2021. This channel was started in 2020. 5 years. It's all a blur and pretty hard to believe. But here we are. Merry Christmas. Let's get into some movies. Many of them haven't been available for free until this year, so take advantage of it. Here are all the free streaming services that are available this year. Notice Freevee is no longer available and has been incorporated into Amazon Video, but there's still free content there. Vudu's been absorbed by Fandango and still provides free, and in my opinion, better movies, better content. And here are the 5 movies that we're going to take a peek at, and I'm going to review for you. And then if you have any suggestions or any comments, certainly put them down in the comments section. So let's take a look at 5 free streaming films available on Tubi. The Night Before is a 2015 American Christmas comedy stoner film directed by Jonathan Levine and written by Levine, Evan Goldberg, Kyle Hunter, and Ariel Schaffer. The film stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Seth Rogen, and Anthony Mackie as 3 childhood friends who annually reunite on Christmas Eve, and this time out they're in search of an exclusive party in New York City. Lizzie Kaplan, Jillian Bell, Mindy Kaling, and Michael Shannon also star. Principal photography began in August 11th of 2014 in New York City. Good Universe and Point Grey Pictures produced the film, which Columbia Pictures released in North America on November 20th of 2015. The film received mixed reviews from critics and grossed $52 million worldwide. This movie was enjoyable. It has a great cast. It was amusing. I didn't laugh during it. I didn't gut laugh. It wasn't hysterical. It's not incredibly funny, but it does entertain. It's just another one of those buddy movies where they go out for the night on the town and get into all bunches of hijinks. This one just happens to take place around Christmas time. It's not a great movie. I mean, I will recommend it simply because it wasn't boring and I didn't zone out like I do during a lot of movies I watch these days. Check it out if you like the cast, like stoner movies like Porky's or A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas or Hangover or the other million movies which basically have the same concept. It's a great movie to turn the brain off and just take it as it comes. Jingle All the Way is a 1996 American Christmas family comedy film directed by Brian Levant. The film stars Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad as Howard Langston and Myron Larrabee, 2 rival fathers living in Minneapolis desperately trying to purchase the popular Turbo Man action figure for their respective sons on a last-minute shopping spree on Christmas Eve. The film's title is borrowed from the lyrics of the popular Christmas song Jingle Bells. Inspired by real-life Christmas toy sellouts for such items such as the Cabbage Patch Kids, the film was written by Randy Cornfield. Producer Chris Columbus rewrote the script, adding in elements of satire about the commercialization of Christmas, and the project was picked up by 20th Century Fox. Delays to Fox's reboot of Planet of the Apes allowed Schwarzenegger to come on board the film. While Columbus opted to cast Sinbad instead of Joe Pesci as Myron, Jingle All the Way was set and filmed in the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul at a variety of locations, including the Mall of America. After 5 weeks of filming, production moved to California, where scenes such as the end parade were shot. The film's swift production meant merchandising was limited to a replica of the Turbo Man action figure used in the film. Upon release, Jingle All the Way grossed $129.8 million, but received generally negative reviews from critics for its uneven tone. In 2001, Fox was ordered to pay $19 million to Murray Hill Publishing for stealing the idea for the film. The verdict was overturned 3 years later. Jingle All the Way is the 3rd and final collaboration between Sinbad and Phil Hartman after Coneheads in 1993 and Houseguest in 1995, and the last film featuring Hartman to be released during his lifetime before he was murdered in 1998. In 2014, the film was followed by a sequel in name only, Jingle All the Way 2, starring Larry the Cable Guy. I wouldn't exactly call this a Christmas movie classic. It's below movies like Elf and National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation or, say, Home Alone. It just doesn't reach that level of greatness. I would compare it more to the last movie I reviewed, The Night Before. Sure, it's a Christmas movie, but it's not one that people are yammering about. It's no Christmas Story, which is actually playing at a local movie theater around me and plays on TNT and TBS in 24-hour blocks. Jingle All the Way is a typical Schwarzenegger when it comes to comedies. Kindergarten Cop is a good comparison. Maybe even twins. It was alright. Jingle All the Way is around the realm of comedy. It's not hilarious, just plain silly and youth-oriented. The movie also reinforces the fact that Jake Lloyd was a terrible child actor. How did this kid get into Star Wars movies is beyond me. I'm sure all the ridicule towards him and towards his performances didn't do his mental state any good. Lloyd retired from acting due to the scrutiny, and hopefully he's in a career that he's more suited for. Jingle All the Way is just a silly movie. It's kind of stupid in an entertaining way. The kids will love it. I would figure that was more of a demographic than the film was aimed at, as children. I will recommend it as it's so stupid and over the top it's entertaining. I don't even know if I recommend it. I'm on the fence. And Schwarzenegger is always fun to watch, even in his crappiest movies. Did someone say Junior or Batman and Robin? Some actors can make a stinker movie and sink their careers, and then there are those actors that can star in shit, and it doesn't hurt them at all. Samuel L. Jackson and Harrison Ford come to mind. They've been in some stinkers, but never hurted their career. The ending of this movie is a parade where Arnold becomes Turbo Man and Sinbad his arch enemy, and it's so incredibly stupid. It's really loud and obnoxious. You really need to switch on your 10-year-old mind to get through it. It's the worst part of the film, and whoever thought this was a good idea was smoking the good stuff in the back of the studio. I don't know. Should I recommend this? It's hard to say. I really don't have a good answer. I have this for you. I made it through the entire movie unscathed. I rolled my eyes a few times. Some of it was entertaining. Some of it was ridiculously lousy. Watch it with a child. I guess that's the only advice I have. Your average adult, I think, is going to loathe it, but that's only a guess. I don't know. I guess I'd recommend it if you watch it with 10-year-old eyes. I just thought it was ridiculous, but it was somewhat entertaining at the same time. I don't know. It's a crapshoot. Call Me CLAUS is a 2001 American Christmas comedy television film directed by Peter Werner and starring Whoopi Goldberg and Nigel Hawthorne. The film involves Santa Claus, who needs a replacement Santa after serving his 200-year reign. He decides on Lucy Collins, an eccentric, grouchy shopping network executive who hires him to promote Christmas decorations and presents on the network. The film was produced by Red Strokes Entertainment, One Ho Productions, and Columbia TriStar Television, and premiered on TNT on December 2nd of 2001 and was also released on VHS and DVD by Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment. The film has since been reran on Lifetime, Freeform, and the Hallmark Channel, and I suppose that really makes a lot of sense considering. Curiosity is the major factor that I checked this film out. I used to be a fan of Whoopi Goldberg until I found out how stupid she really was, and thanks to The View. Yeah, The View. Although Joy makes Whoopi seem like a Harvard scholar, sorry, I really hate that show, and the people on it aren't very bright. Anyways, let's talk about Call Me CLAUS. Understand that this is a television movie, and it plays like your average made-for-television movie. It's not spectacular, but it's watchable. It's a couple of grades above your standard Hallmark Christmas movie. At this point, Whoopi's movie career seemed to be petering out. This film was made after the sister acts, Ghost, The Color Purple. The late 90s and early 2000s, she just wasn't starring in major tentpole films. Then she joined The View in 2007, and my whole perception of her changed. Did I mention I hate that show? This is a tolerable film. It's a simple story about a woman with the help of Santa Claus falling back into the Christmas spirit and becoming Santa Claus. It's simple, it's painless. I watched it while doing some video editing, so it's a good film to have it in the background while doing other things. If you zone out for 5 minutes, you won't miss much. You'll catch up with the plot pretty quickly. I'll recommend it, especially for you Hallmark and Lifetime movie folks. A Madea Christmas is a 2013 American Christmas comedy film directed, written, and produced by and starring Tyler Perry, with the rest of the cast consisting of Kathy Najimy, Chad Michael Murray, Anna Maria Horsford, Tika Sumpter, Eric Lively, J.R. Lemon, Alicia Witt, Lisa Welchel, and Larry the Cable Guy. This is the first Christmas-themed film from the writer-director, as it tells the story of Madea going to the fictional town of Bucktussle, Alabama, with her great-niece to spend Christmas with the great-niece's daughter as financial trouble involving a newly constructed dam that threatens the town. This is the 7th film by Perry and the 8th film in the Madea film series. The film was released on December 13th of 2013 by Lionsgate. A Madea Christmas received a negative negative reviews from critics and grossed $53.4 million worldwide. I tried to watch one of these Madea movies a long time ago. I can't remember which one I watched. There is a shitload of them. All I can remember is that I turned it off. I didn't make it through the entire thing. Someone has to be watching these things. They've got to be making some kind of money, or why else would they keep making them? I mean, $53.4 million. That's crazy. I just don't get it. I don't get the appeal. In my eyes, this movie was terrible. I will even go as far as calling it a piece of shit. Is it a racial thing? Do I not get it because I'm white and grew up in a different culture? Does that have anything to do with it? This thing made $53 million from a $25 million budget. How? Why? I guess watch it and make your own determination. I am not recommending this god-awful film. It's garbage, and Madea is just plain annoying. If you like these films, please tell me why down in the comments. I'm dying to know how this thing made $53 million. I had enough after 20 minutes. Madea is annoying. I turned it off. Sorry. This is shit. Plain and simple. I just don't get it. 3 bungling hitmen are hired by a nefarious casino owner to kill an accountant and locate a missing gangster. She and her boyfriend have stolen a disc containing financial irregularities in the casino. What should be a simple job turns into a madcap road trip as the trio encounter a pregnant woman who seems intent on teaching the men the true meaning of Christmas. In an update on the Nativity of Jesus, a pregnant woman named Mary is helped in the desert by 3 mobsters, and the film stars Tom Arnold, Eddie McClintock, Judd Nelson, Jodie Lynn O'Keefe, Katie Seagal, and Nick Turturro. Filming took place in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Robert Iskov directed, with a story and screenplay by Damon Runyon and Lloyd Gold. Respectively, Christopher Leonards composed the score, and Francis Kenny was the cinematographer. At 87 minutes, the Lionsgate television-produced film was released on the USA Network at 9 p.m. December 8th of 2005. This is a very disposable and uninteresting movie, which is surprising as it actually has a pretty solid cast. The movie's just boring and not particularly interesting. It's certainly no Goodfellas or even remotely close. Keep in mind that this is a television movie and it plays like a movie of the week. It's pretty tame considering it's a gangster movie. There's no profanity or violence, not that a Christmas movie needs that, but you have to consider these are mobsters. Mobsters aren't known for their candor. I don't particularly recommend this film. I suppose if you're hard up to watch a Christmas movie, this will work in a pinch. It's extremely cliche and predictable, thin on story, thin on plot. In a couple hours, I won't even remember what I watched or what happened in the movie. Hey, gals and guys, it's Christopher Mosier from MyMediaHelper.com and Tubi. Tubi is my go-to free streaming service because it's got so many really good movies. The Christmas movies are kind of thin. The choices aren't very many. The ones that I provided this time out, some are touch and go, especially this one. Oh my God. It's so terrible. So bad, so bad. This one I'll have to do next year, The Big Gift. But yeah, The Rundown is a good movie. Seabiscuit I've never saw. The Client is a good movie. They just have so many really good ones. I reviewed A Christmas Karen before, and that was pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Barbie is on here already, which is kind of amazing to me. But yeah, check out Tubi. Underworld's a great movie. And it's got many, many, many choices. This and Pluto are probably my 2 go-to on-demand streaming free services for movies. And I don't need to subscribe to any platforms, Disney Plus, Netflix once in a while. Like Stranger Things, I'll rent it for a month or I'll subscribe for a month and catch up, and then I'll cancel it. I don't keep it. But that's about it. Sports, I get another way. Football, I watch another way. I can't tell you how, but it can be done. And local news, I can watch a different way again. It can be done. So I don't have cable bill. I don't have any streaming service bill. And I'm happy with that. All I do is pay for my internet. All right, gals and guys, check out Tubi. It's an awesome site. It's got many choices and a lot of good movies. And I wish you a Merry Christmas. This is just the first video of 7. And I will catch you. I think Plex is next. So we will catch you at Plex. Peace out.